What do American planning ideas have to do with this random city on the east coast of Australia? Turns out, it's a lot. Brisbane is Australia's third largest city. It is a sprawling metropolis with a metro area population of over 2.5 million people. Most people live in a detached house and drive a car. Everywhere. If you go back in time to 1950, however, it was 400,000 people. It had an extensive tram system and almost half of trips were made on public transport. What happened? How did this quaint Australian town become a poster child of American post-war planning policy? During the 1950s, American ideas were in. Australians started buying cars, and by the 1960s, cities like Brisbane had to work out what to do with the growing traffic problem. The State Roads Commissioner, Charles Barton, made a trip to the USA in 1960. He saw how states and the federal government were getting involved in city roads. Prior to this, the State Roads Department had only been concerned with rural roads. Charles Barton teamed up with Clem Jones, the mayor of Brisbane, and got some American planning consultants on the job. Wilbur Smith and Associates recommended an extensive highway system for Brisbane. The trams burned down, the highways went in, including this one that carves through the city's southern suburbs and along the riverfront. The decision to cater for the car by forging ahead with the highway plan was criticized, as it simply extrapolated car ownership rates to 1980 without considering how government policy could influence this change. Obviously, defunding public transport and increasing highway infrastructure will influence car use. Nevertheless, the plan has largely been realized. For a deeper dive into Brisbane's planning history, check out my YouTube.